Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I know I got some fucked up demons in my closet.
Hey, bro.
Everybody got skeletons. I got live demons still in my shit. You feel me?
That's all right.
Niggas be fighting demons. I don't beat mine up, but they keep trying to come back out. I'm always aided into people's mental health, and I think that, like you said, you see how you said, like, now I'm trying to fix them to that.
Mm-hmm.
That took a little while due to the fact that I was prior to my recent situation.
Yeah.
I would aid to it for my benefit. I don't feel the vibes, do or die. Tell you I ain't no babbler, I can't waste no time. Lonnie baby, that's my little baby. Yeah, she super way, I know they hate me. I just took some time, I'm sorry for the wait. Whatever you want to take it. Whatever you want to take a shot.
And nigga, we can get this shit out the way. Play the music, cause I don't even need these folks to hear me.
Ain't no fucking chaser. Ain't a man I feel. It's love here.
Hey, bro. It's a new year, bro.
New year.
It's nothing but success.
Hey, wait a minute. So now we're leaving. I'm leaving without right? But as I'm leaving, I see the back of where they're doing
that boy got that talk on it.
Meal ready, food ready for the governor's ball. I see a big tray.
I love this.
I'm like, I'm leaving here.
I'm leaving here with something.
James been cooking on this.
I'm turning the vibes up.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Big Rambo. Part 2. Look.
Yeah, I want more of that.
Hey, I done lost my mind until these niggas watch how they talk to me. Loose chains falling out my pockets. Damn, them hoes love stalking me. I done put some diamonds in my nose. I might just need some care. She might put that pussy on my man, and I ain't even caring. Blue hunters, I see blue hunters. Yeah, that's that new mommy. Baby mama's calling on my phone. They say I move funny out of town, thugging with my round. You know, I'm busting down. All right, so look.
Yeah.
We back, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. We recorded a whole damn near half the pod. And it didn't record. But anyway, we back at this motherfucker.
How does it be like?
Smoke Sessions is in this motherfucking thing.
Bro, you did it twice in a row. The first time they ain't get it on camera.
They ain't get it on camera, motherfucker. Yeah, I've been fucking with the title, and y'all ain't been motherfucking policing me down there in the comments. It is Smoke Sessions.
My nigga.
Accountability, man. It's big facts. Yeah, man. We're talking about mental health today, man. You know, we gotta retract. Damn. But we got to retract. And you said, what was your lowest points? That was one of our.
My lowest point is in life as an adult, not even as a child. God damn. Pressure. I was selling cars. And one day I woke up and I was like, bro, I'm just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really don't want to be here no more. Felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders. And my financial manager, he's now my mentor, real intelligent brother. I tell him every time I see him, I thank him. I say, bro, you just don't know. Like, you really saved my life.
Yeah.
Straight like that. Open my mind up to positive thinking, you know, put me on a dope documentary, which is also a book called The Secret. Y'all go check that out on Netflix. Even if it's just playing as background noise, let it play. You might not be paying attention, but you're still listening.
And you'll pay attention.
Hey. Watch how your thinking change, bro. Hey. What about you?
My lowest points most definitely was knowing that my marriage was ending. As a man, I think even though people think we don't care, we do be really caring and giving a fuck about failure. That's what that is. It's failure.
Yeah.
I think that we both knew we didn't have the resources around us as far as friends or extra wisdoms from the older ups, from our elders, to really help us navigate through these situations that we had went through. And I think my other lowest point was, like I said, moving from Dayton, Ohio, and having to recreate the Rambo fame name, rebuilding it and rechanging myself. You know, I first moved down here. I had a fade, big ass gap. You know, I smile every day now. You know what I'm saying? Locks long.
Hey.
Yeah, I could probably do that shit that they do. But yeah, man, it was definitely a hard time because it was just like, damn, I'm used to having so many resources back at home and being able to be like, oh, I know where to go for this. And you helped me through moving when I moved here, like I said, showing me what places I need to go, where I need to be, what I need to, you know, how I need to fix certain things. You know, I had cars that was just breaking down on me all the time. So you being able to say, hey, you need to go here, try my boy up here, you know, whatever the case may be. Having like that new tour guide of where I was at.
Yeah.
And showing me where I need to be in the place that can help me get the things that I needed. So that was one of the biggest parts for me in changing over and transitioning.
Figuring out how to move.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the hardest thing. And then coming from a stature of where I was kind of popular, I was known, so I'm coming here and don't nobody
you the new kid on the block. Yeah.
I gotta rebuild who the hell I am.
Yeah, I got you.
But again, it made me see that how I was doing it before wasn't the best way. Wasn't the best way at all. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm proud to learn from my mistakes, I should say. So
came down south and grew the fuck up.
Yeah, man, got some hair. You feel me? Turned up on these off, and yeah, most definitely. I became a man, I think, here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So, what would you say your way of fixing and coping with past mental health issues have been?
Past mental health issues, bro. It was horrible. My choice in it was horrible because it was either drinking, smoking. If I wanted it to be sex, it was bad. But as I got older, I found and really started wanting to fix me. It's like, okay, well, what the fuck is really going on?
Mm-hmm.
It's like eventually you gotta look at that man or the woman in the mirror, or the they or the we in the mirror. Yeah. And and at that moment, bro, sit with yourself. And I really chose I really choose to do that versus going to therapy. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with therapy. Please don't say that. I don't think that at all. I think therapy is a very important tool. And regardless of what people think, it really isn't as expensive as they think it is.
Right.
But for me, it's really sitting alone and asking myself some questions. Okay, well, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What?
I think therapy is a good thing, but I think therapy, it just kind of tells you what's right and what's wrong, or what you're doing is right or wrong. I don't think it gives you the tools.
You don't think it opens your eyes to what you're doing?
Yeah, it does that. Okay. But we need the tools. Mm-hmm. How to fix this thinking, opposed to just someone saying, that's wrong. You should try step 1, 2, and 3. No, give me all the steps now so I can implement them.
That's because you impatient as fuck.
Well, I would say this though, in a situation like a relationship, mental health has damaged a lot of relationships because a person isn't mentally stable to withhold or gradually grow with the person. That's a big thing. I've seen it in many relationships that mental health has affected a lot of relationships that I've been in. When I got the charger, who I was dealing with at that time.
Yeah.
Mental health played a part in it. I was here and they were there.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to come up here.
They didn't want to bridge the gap.
No. They wanted to stay where they were at and thought that everything that they were doing was okay. They had a bunch of enablers, which we'll get on that, and enablers like a motherfucker. And then, like I said, in one of the previous situations that I had, it was just to the point where it was just like I could see some of your ways you never grew up from. You never built.
Yeah.
And tried to change that.
You didn't want to get better.
Yeah. So I think that mental.
People scared to change, bro.
Yeah. And I think that was the problem for that situation. Like I said before, that person was a great person, but I think that there was things that there was no understanding. That I'm not gonna think down here, and you're not gonna try to think up here.
Right.
So it doesn't work to me in that aspect. So it's not saying
equally yoked. I think we covered
that. We said that in that situation.
Yeah.
So I think that just plays a part with mental health. Like, is your partner an enabler? How do you know these things? An enabler, what would you say an enabler is?
Somebody's just letting you. They're not holding you accountable for your actions. They're not even trying to. Well, it ain't their job to fix them, but like definitely be like in a situation where the shit. Okay, let's say our situation with the house.
Yeah.
We just up and it took somebody else looking from the outside of the situation, knowing our relationship, be like, hey, bro, think about this. Mm-hmm. You're the only person that showed up for her when her brother, her girl at the time, and her family didn't. Right, so how did she look at you? And you were like, oh,
I didn't look at
fuck.
I didn't look at the relationship.
Damn, I fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Straight like that. The fact that you saw it, that's somebody holding you accountable.
Yeah.
An enabler, I mean, hey, bro, okay.
Yeah, they just let you make the decision.
Yeah.
I think that's I hate that aspect too of people being enablers to situations due to this. I think that enablers have mental health issues themselves.
Of course.
And and then like we were saying, I think that's where the flock, what'd you say?
The birds of a feather
flock them together. Because, and I know that just might be my opinion, but that's what I truly feel. Like I said in that last situation, we was out there that night. Her friends was
on the same type of shit. I mean, they could have came there together, so that's probably why they
But my thing was this. Even still,
they was on the same type of time she was on. That's what you said. Oh no, that's wrong, bro.
If you see me on bullshit at the club, what you gonna say?
Hey, bro,
if you
know it ain't that deep.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you that anyway, though. Number one, because I'm not on that type of time.
Right.
And you being my nigga, you being my little brother, how the fuck did that reflect on me? Exactly. I ain't even though I'm from here. Hey, bro, I had a reputation, and it was one for being probably a doggish hoe, and that's okay. But no, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna let, now that I hold myself to a certain standard, the people I choose to be around, I'm gonna hold you to a standard.
The same standard.
The same standard. Hey, my nigga, we not on that type of time. And even if you already on that type of time in that moment, and I'm not there to catch you, I'm gonna be with you. But as soon as we get in that motherfucking car, I'm nutting the fuck up on your ass. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna embarrass you in public, but it's when you, nigga, I'm finna dig in your shit respectfully.
Yeah,
pause.
You got some things to work on, brother.
Yeah.
So do you think that, and like you said, we said on the last pod was about policing each other.
Right.
Do you feel like that is a common problem with mental health? Like nobody is there to police it?
Nobody want to be policed. Motherfuckers don't want to be told. Nobody knows how to take constructive criticism.
Right.
And that's really all it is. Because when somebody tells you, hey, yo, like, you fucking up, and then they try to explain and give it to you, you know what I'm saying, to know the reasoning behind, they feel you fucking up.
I got an example with that. Remember when we was making Get a Lot of Money at your crib?
Yeah.
And that second verse, y'all was like, hey, you ain't doing it. You not going. And what did I do? I worked
like the fuck?
Again. Yeah, I felt the way.
Yeah, I saw it in your face.
That was the growing process for me too. But again, constructive criticism is hard to take because you already think you in your bag.
Yeah, and it's not saying that you're not in your bag.
It could have took the song to a whole other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I needed that criticism back there because I was off the chain, man.
Constructive criticism is meant to build. Keyword being construct.
I ain't got that song on here. I was about to play that.
Hey, bro.
I came up with some classic shit.
You do. But I think I was bumping you when I pulled up. I didn't even realize.
So, in the sense of criticism and taking criticism, what do you feel has been the hardest constructive criticism that you've taken as a person?
Hey, bro, this is gonna be childish. But when I played basketball, I was playing AAU, and my coach, she had said something to me at practice, bro. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I walked off the court. I ain't come back, bro. I quit.
The team?
I quit the team.
Damn.
I walked out of practice that day. She was like, and I came back. My mama had taught me into going back. So I missed one practice. Taught me into going back. And Nikki broke it down to me at that moment. And that's what I think I was 17, 16, 17. And that's when I learned what constructive criticism is. She's like, I'm only telling you this to
better.
make you better.
Yeah.
You already good.
Yeah.
That's what that is. If you can't take constructive criticism from me as your coach, you ain't never going to be able to, somebody ain't going to never be able to tell you what to do in betterment of yourself, and you won't grow.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To see
that. And when I understood it like that.
I think for me, mine was changing my look to be more marketable. I didn't change my look till I moved here. I've been told that probably 2 years prior. Hey, you know, the Gap isn't really the look.
You don't care about the look.
Well,
you want to be yourself?
Well, I'm saying
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, to gain that more following, because shout out my homeboy Diego. He told me something that studies show that, or I don't know if it's study show or whatever. He was telling me that, you know, a symmetrical face is more attractive.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Growing my hair out, you know, losing the glasses, but you know, I bring them back from time to time because, you know, sometimes I just be want to flex my friends. I be really having some fly shit, you know.
Facts,
but
be facts.
Yeah, that was one time. When do you think is a time you've given criticism or helping someone out for mental reasons or whatever reason didn't go well? You was speaking and they just took it the wrong way.
Ooh, let me think. With my mom. With my mom.
Yeah.
Recent situation. She damn, what was it? She thought I didn't care about where she was because I hadn't constantly reached out to her. I said, I know where you are.
Right.
I do care.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, I should be with you. I shouldn't be here. I said, hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. Because initially, me being me, I want who, why?
Right.
Let me see where she coming from first. Hold up. I had to take a couple breaths. All right, hold up, Fee.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think she's coming from? Let's ask to make sure. That way we know how to respond.
So you took the proper steps.
I took the proper steps. I was like, before I just went off the handle and assumed this is where she was coming from, I went ahead and asked. So are you saying just because you're my mom, you think it's my job to take care of you in your time of need?
That's deep.
But when you put it like that, yeah, I said, oh, no, ma'am.
How was the reaction?
Kind of read my mom for a minute. I'm not gonna go into details.
No, I'm saying how was her reaction to what you said? Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a response. But the conversation went on over the phone through her best friend, and he was like, "Well, she ain't wrong.
Right.
It's not your child." I said, pretty much in some of the situation, I was like, last time I checked, I'm the child.
So do you, and that brings me to that other question I had earlier. Mm-hmm. Do you think that parents or family members are the worst enablers?
Hey man,
for everybody
can be an enabler.
But do you think I specifically say, because a lot of our mental health issues come from, like we talked about,
and it starts there.
So I think that that's the problem.
I really feel like it starts there, but it's up to when you become an adult and you become cognitively coherent of what you when you know right from wrong, and you are out of a point of adolescence. You're supposed.
Okay.
This is how I feel.
Supposed to make the 1 plus 1.
Right. At this point, it got to equal 2.
Okay. That's a different way to look at it.
So yes, it is my job to hold you accountable. It is your job to hold me accountable. Mm-hmm. Friends should hold friends. This is how I feel. Friends should hold friends accountable. Parents should do it to their children, and vice versa. That's where the enablement starts. Because sometimes people don't want to tell each other when they're wrong. I don't give a fuck if you're my uncle. I don't give a fuck if you're my auntie. I don't care if you're my mama. Respectfully.
Respectfully. Look at the face in the series.
Respectful, but dead ass though. Cause it's like, hey bro, it sucked to burn a bridge.
It does.
But in some cases, hey, you know what I'm saying? But in a lot of cases, it's necessary. Mm-hmm. And that can they base off that. I love my people. And I say this a lot, bro. I love them. Mm-hmm. Not good for me here. So I come and visit when I know I'm ready to visit.
So you found the key for you to make it work. Okay.
Yeah.
That's understandable. I get that. I do. I feel the same way. I'm stern on it though. I do feel like a lot of our traumas and past have created the mental health issues, and as young people, and I think that it's solely on the upbringing of the child. They always say it's a village. It takes a village, right?
It does.
Every aspect of the village got to be almost.
We
right.
said that last podcast, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every aspect. So I can't be Uncle Day Day and I'm seeing my niece twerking. I gotta, hey, that's wrong. Because then what?
But is it wrong if she's out here just trying to have fun? But I get your point at a certain age. Because like, what if she a majorette? What if she on the dance team? You see what I'm saying?
That's different. It's,
okay.
Used for a purpose.
Okay, cool.
Now, if you're twerking for attention and I'm watching her little cousin record her and they, no.
Okay, I got you.
You get what I'm saying? Negatively impacted. Maybe that's what I should say.
Oh no, I got you. I just want to,
twerking is a style of dance. So I'm not gonna take that from no one, but negatively impacting anybody, I think that's where the village has to raise the child.
Yeah,
has to be like, okay, no, we got to take this.
But people have to allow the village to come back. People have to be willing to be like to say something, to be able to again construct the criticism. Hey, baby, excuse me, that baby need a thicker jacket than that.
Yeah. And be able to take
that. Don't be telling me how to raise my motherfucking son. She don't mean no harm.
Mm-hmm. So another thing I want to talk about with this is, how do you feel that in relationships, the mental health? Okay, let's say you're a person. All right, you're a person in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
But you're the person that's more focused, which we know you've been in that situation.
Yeah.
How hard was you to deal with someone else's mental health issues or past mental health problems?
It was draining. It was draining, but because again, you're here, so I didn't do as you did, bro. I tried, and I slowed down, and I didn't realize.
What do you mean? What I did?
And equally, you try to fix them. I wasn't trying to fix them.
You fucking. You know what?
I wasn't trying to fix it because I'm a real firm believer. I'm not. It's not okay. It's not my job to fix you. It's my job to love you through how you are and love you through it and with it. I'm walking with you.
Do you feel like the person played a part in your transformation too, as for being better mentally, or no? They helped. They aided. You just got to a point where you was like you said, that adolescence was over with, and you was like, nah, this shit. I'm done with that type of shit. Like we gotta lock in. This don't make sense.
Well, no, I think we both aided in each other's growth in a sense, but I didn't realize, I think I said this yesterday to my sister, I didn't realize that I had, when it came to certain things, we weren't on the same level. My brother had brought that back in, this before we moved to Florida. Mm-hmm. My brother had brought that to my attention. He said, bro, like, you ain't even on that type of time no more. Mm-hmm. You think about it. When y'all came back around, that's when I started back drinking. I was just strictly.
That's true. Yeah.
I was like, hey, bro, Fee, come on, take a shot with him, nigga. I'm gonna drink this wine.
Yeah.
And eventually, I just got back into that habit. Mm-hmm. But but I got back to doing me, so now it's nothing. But I just noticed that with us.
Yeah. I think for me, I've always aided into people's mental health. And I think that, like you see how you said, like, now I'm trying to fix them to that. Mm-hmm. That took a little while due to the fact that I was prior to my recent situation.
Yeah.
I would aid to it for my benefit. I was fucked up.
That's fucked up,
I was
bro.
A fucked up person.
Nah.
But now, I have more of a stern because I see where it can go prior to. A person is not telling you wrong when they're trying to tell you to fix something.
This is true.
And the criticism, 9 times out of 10. Now,
I had a problem taking that shit in the beginning of the relationship but it's your relationship. Shitty examples of it.
But this is why I feel like it's weird, because it's your relationship. You sleep and lay in the bed with that person. Mm-hmm. Y'all cuddle. Y'all have intimate moments. Y'all have sex. Y'all tied in chemically then.
Yeah.
So why can't you take the criticism from a person, or why can't you person receive criticism from you?
Bro, it depends on how it's said. It depends on in the moment. A lot of factors come in. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but
I get what you're saying.
If you're frustrated, it's not gonna come out. You're not gonna say, "Sweetheart, I think that we should just work on saving money." No, it's gonna be like, "Look, man, stop spending the motherfucking money." Period. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
Is it wrong or is it right to let your emotions take over and say? Because sometimes a motherfucker might play you like you soft if you ain't stern about what you say. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they crossed that boundary. Yeah.
It's like they know. Oh, okay, that made them mad, but not that mad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like. Let's say this in your previous situation. I felt like that was the thing.
You think you played on my emotions?
Yeah, when you turned up. It was like, oh shit, motherfucker. Damn, let me get my shit together. You feel me?
Hold on, wait, which situation? You talking about
the one.
Say the time. I know what person you talking about.
When I was here, when I first got here.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like that person played on that and knew that you a pleaser by nature.
Yeah.
You're there to fix what you're gonna try to do your damnness to fix the situation.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like. I feel like they played on that. And I only know because for years I had a parent who played on that. Oh, I know we in a good place. I need this. Hey, you I seen you just you was posting on such, so you just got a new car. Yeah. Okay. A couple days later, hey, I was wondering, can I get this? Always with a dollar sign on it. You know who else do that? Baby mamas. You out taking trips. Why you worry about what fucking trip I'm taking? I'm still living life, and you are too. But see, it took for me to get out of that thinking, that mental health that I was in.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. First baby mama called me and said, hey, I need da 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 da. All right, I'll be in Atlanta this weekend.
Was there?
I was there and I spent the night at their house. So
disrespectful.
It's the worst. Terrible. But my point of view of it is this. I had to grow out of that thinking, so now I could be like, man, nah, hell
I'm not even fucking with that now.
I had a thing back on the very first podcast I shot in Ohio.
Okay.
The Run It Up time. And I wasn't playing, man. One thing, for sure thing women was going to give me was that pussy and that money. Or however they could benefit me. Let's say shorty ain't got no money like that for real. You better cook. When I get out of the clubs, I'm trying to get a meal and then I'm going to the house. I might get a nut off, so you got to figure it out. And if you ain't trying to give me the, I'm just saying, if you ain't giving me the nut off, guess what? Somebody is. I'm gonna find something. So I think I'm leaving here with something. I was not at the same time. So yeah, that was my point of view, stupid. And I think that was because of my fucked up mental health.
Okay.
My fucked up mental health. Yeah. I mean, I think that's just that summed up mental health. So what now do you do to improve your mental health for people who may still have mental health issues or can correlate to what you were talking about?
Contribute to my mental health space.
What helps me? Yeah, what helps you now?
What helps me? I take real time to myself. I listen to like frequency music, like gratitude frequency music. I don't know the exact numbers, but it helps realign me. Some people you understand what that means. I feel more calm, at peace. I feel like me after that, bro. It get time to self-reflect. Sometimes I get so in the zone, bro. I end up sleep, don't even know it.
Right.
And not even that I'm really sleeping. It's just like I'm in
a trance.
I'm in a state. Yeah. Okay. So when I come up out of it, I'm like, damn, bro, call me. I need it. Yeah. So that helped for me definitely. Or of course painting.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of the fees first pieces though. Nah, I ain't the first.
That's done? That I really done? I gave to somebody like that? Technically, yeah.
Hey, that's it. It's documented. For me, what I've learned to do to fix my mental health is slow down.
You do like to rush and get shit done.
You met me and I was. I could be kicking with you, about to go to the club. Guess what? I got a shorty pull it up.
Yeah, bro. Your ass was on.
So, slowing down and really tuning into what's really going on. Current situation I have right now, I read her so well because I already know the next steps of what's gonna happen.
Observer.
That must be another thing I do. I observe. I already know. We can have an argument. Guess what? You're not about to do that today. We're not about to motherfucking mask these feelings. Let's get it out.
Cause who? We not even play like this.
Yeah, I ain't one of them. I'm him.
Mm-mm.
I ain't one of them. I'm those.
Bar.
So yeah, man. So what's something? Because we got 30 minutes. What do you think we need to? What's something you want to let people know? As far as mental health, how to deal with it, or just something that you would give to people. You gave them the book and the movie.
Yeah, that's a nice little start to opening up their mental space. I think they missed when we missed all them extra minutes. I said it before. I heard it from the comedian Eddie Griffin. Shout out to him. He said, I watched a reel of him on Facebook. He said, reading is fundamental.
Oh yeah.
You listen to what he's saying. You really pay it. Reading, even if you listen into an audio book, which is what I do. It's fun to mental. Open your mind, bro. Expand. You thinking, hey, bro. That shit a cage. That's another. That's a whole nother topic. I ain't even gonna go into the rabbit hole. But yeah, man, just hell. In some cases, for your mental health, take a self-care day.
Okay.
I take mental health days from work, bro. Sometimes you just need to spend time with yourself. Love on yourself, bro.
I like that. That's one thing I would touch on too. Just knowing yourself and being diligent in approaching situations. And one other thing I want to leave with people is, especially who got like a high metabolism like me, or just fast paced in life like me, slow down and enjoy certain things. You have to slow down. I realized that too. Like I never slowed down. I mean, from when I got in the Army and I got on my own, I was always trying to get the next thing. Oh, they got 65 inches in the barracks room. I'm gonna go get me a 70-inch TV. Oh, they got one single bed.
It got to be bro, take your time.
Yeah, they got one single bed for each soldier. Man, I'm about to put 2 beds together. Shout out Corey, he know about the double bed.
Yeah, I heard about that supply.
Yeah,
I know. Yes,
so,
sir.
And the biggest thing, like we've been talking about on here, be able to take criticism. There's nothing wrong with hearing what you can change or fix about yourself.
For the betterment of you. That's all it is, bro.
So yeah, man. Fee, we gotta get these people ready for the merch. It's based on when you want to drop it for real. But I think people are tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in to the podcast and be showing out. Get in the comments, man. How about we do this? I'm gonna do something different this year.
What you thinking, bro?
I get 100 comments on here. I'm gonna ship y'all a Smoke Fest up. Damn, I fucked up.
Bro, we gotta put them.
I'm gonna send y'all a Smoke Sessions t-shirt, man. Merch from us, man, for sure. So me and Fee creating it and we design it. I'll buy 100 of them. Y'all give me 100 likes, 100 hearts in the comments, whatever you want to do to express your love. We gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give y'all a t-shirt on me. That's on me.
Okay, come on now. I'm not buying nobody's shit right now. I gotta move. It ain't that I don't love y'all, but we can talk about that after I get situated.
Anybody you want to shout out specifically on the podcast too? That's been just showing love, sharing. That's been because they be wanting to see their names too if they sharing it.
Bro, I don't know. I'm surprised I be getting comments on the reels. Just shout out everybody that's been liking. Everybody that's even if they're just viewing and not saying anything, it still matters. Hey, bro, I'm gonna always find the positive, even on the bullshit day.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man, who has been supporting. I ain't got names right now, but I'm gonna put some names up when I get them. But they're just gonna pop up right in between us, right over here.
Oh, I know my cuz be watching. Shout out 3D.
Okay.
Shout out, I see you, cuz. Definitely be in there.
And drop below on what topic y'all want to talk to us about. Like I said, this was a consumer of this podcast. I hate people call people fans, but this was a consumer of the podcast who actually gave me this idea, this topic today about mental health.
She walked up on you, ain't it?
Walked up on me.
We are definitely accessible. Please know that.
Yeah, we're not afraid to communicate.
Not at all. Definitely, bro. We got to start getting guests on here, man.
Yeah. So thank you so much for that, man, and giving me that thing to talk about, I guess. Because
suggestion?
Yeah, that suggestion. Because we gonna talk all day.
Right.
We can talk all day about stuff. So yeah, man. Light up, smoke. Have a good time. That's what we go and start creating.
Let's get some education going. Yeah,
smart. Yeah, go ahead. Light up, puff, create.